Geneva first impressions, good or bad?
It's quite expensive.
It's very beautiful though.
But compared to London, it's not that expensive.
Really?
Yeah.
No?
We had a margarita pizza and water for dinner. It was £20 each.
20 each. Well, I'll give you you know the Old Town there?
Yeah.
If you go there, you'll get a plat de jour for 22 and it will be a good one. Or if you want the cheaper option, you go, the Rolex building there, behind there is Paquis. That's the red light district, by the way. And it's quite fun down there.
Is that where we went?
Yeah. And you can get a plat de jour for $18.50.
Oh, that's really
Maybe we'll hit that
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Or you can be scammed by McDonald's.
Yeah. It's like 15, 16 quid.
Yeah, but it's a good McDonald's. Compare it to the UK one, and the French one's pretty crap as well. Right, so one of you asked me about speaking French. Here in Geneva, you can speak English pretty much, to be honest.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you can.
But this is going on from the video I started down there, which is the crime. So, do you think it's safe here?
I've no idea. Yeah.
So,
We haven't been sad yet, so I'll call that win.
so yeah, because in the UK it's pretty bad there at the moment. Yeah. So,
Yes.
but be under no illusion, because they do have pickpocket here,
Really?
and for the guys, that bar over there, Arthur's bar especially, there's ladies of the night pretending to not be, and they'll run up a big bar tab, and they'll lead you along, get you drunk, and then they disappear and you have to pay everything. That happens here a lot. Hi there guys, we're still in Geneva. I'm going to do a quick video on crime and things you might expect as a tourist in the city, which could be dangerous. Me, obviously, how could I be scammed here? Well, I did get scammed, yes. And the reason why we've started here is because this was the scene of the crime. Like all drunk Englishmen, I had one too many drinks. I was out on the town with a friend of mine who shan't be named, and we decided that these girls were very interested in us. The beer was obviously going through our mind. It was too good to be true, and that's because it was too good to be true. This bar is called Arthur's Bar. It's a bit posh actually, and it's right here by the lake, as you can see the jet there and the Ferris wheel. It's tram stop Bel Air if you want to come here. It is a nice bar, but it attracts a certain type of lady, should we say. So no offense to any ladies, by the way, I'm just telling you a story because it happened to me. So one thing, guys, that can happen, and I'm sure it goes the other way as well, is you'll get girls who are out, but they're escorts, and they'll pretend to not be an escort and then get you drunk, and then you end up paying for things which didn't exist. And that's basically what goes on here. I'm sure it goes on in other places, but that is one scam to look out for. So it's escorts, you'll get drunk, they'll leave, and then you have to pay the big tab. That's actually happened to me there with my friend, like I said, and I was having the time of my life. But when something's too good, it means it's too good to be true. As we know as tourists, we're going to have a little walk around the lake here. The other scam, I did try and film it on my phone, but you've got to be careful because you don't want to be seen and annoy anyone. But I saw some organised beggars, street beggars. Now obviously there are homeless people here, and I don't mind helping people, live and let live and all that stuff. But when it's organised and you see the woman being beaten round the back of the street, that's what I saw today, 2 women. I do have a small video of the man, but I won't put it up, but it would be funny to put it up, just to shame him. So that goes on. The street beggars are basically, it's an organised group from wherever they're from, and you're basically giving the money to this guy, and they don't get the money anyway. And he actually counted how much they had, and they didn't have enough to satisfy him, so he was obviously not a very happy guy. Number 3 is the obvious one. It is pickpocketing. If you're in Geneva and you're on the tram, watch your pockets. The train station is going to be rife for that bag snatching as well. Also, around the train station, behind the train station at night, that can be dangerous there. Anywhere in a city where the train station is normally going to be dangerous. I'll flip you around in a minute because it's nice here. I see some swans there as well. I did have a gentleman say to me today in the other video, there's a lot of Geneva in the playlist below. He was saying God save the Queen and all of this stuff. We're not in England, we're in Switzerland. Let me just, but that swan did remind me of England. I can hear some rubbish music. So, as we know on this channel, I go off on a tangent and ramble. I'm trying to think of some. I do have a story, and this was a while ago, because they have cleaned it up in Geneva. Let me get you the jet in there. There used to be those guys that would sit on the street corner. I still think it exists, where they put the ball under the three. That one goes on. And I had a friend, I will name and shame this guy, Aaron. Hello, Aaron, if you ever watch. And he had 100 francs down on it, and he picked the right one, but obviously it was a scam. So we went to the police, and the police said there's nothing we can do about it, blah-de-blah-de-blah. And funny enough, I just thought of another one. If you're into buying drugs, a criminal activity, I'm not saying to do that, but some of you do that, then beware, because in the areas where you buy it, that's very dangerous. I've seen people, someone had a knife, I know, pulled on them, and that was down the Paki, the red light district. Very popular video, thanks for watching that. So you've just got to be aware of yourself. Another reason why we are doing this video here is because there's a part of this bridge that I want to show you where something else happened to me. Is when people come up to you here later in the evening and they ask you a lot of questions, just have your wits about you a bit, because they're normally just seeing what you've got on you. It's like I said, we're generalizing, but it happened to me halfway along this bridge where some guys basically were going to rob me. So I used my wits, like I said to do, and I just said hello to someone who was walking the other way, and just pretended like I knew them, so it distracted the thing. So that's going back to the pickpocketing again. I'm trying to really find them, because it's difficult for me to say bad things about Geneva because I love it. But another one I just thought of, this is for if you're moving here. Rents. If it's, like I said before, if it's too good to be true, it is. So if there's someone advertising rent on Glocals or another forum, and it's 800 for a 3-bedroom apartment in the old town, it's a scam. It's just a fact. So there's a lot of scams like that. Also, the bars are a scam because it's very expensive. I suppose we could just ask, excuse me, do you speak English?
Yeah.
Do you live here?
Yeah, yeah.
Right, because I'm doing a vlog about scams that could happen in Geneva.
Never been scammed.
But what are they? There are some that could happen, like pickpocketing or theft.
I don't know. Never been scammed.
No?
No, sorry.
Well, I have.
No, here?
Yeah, before, once at that bar and once on this bridge.
Oh, 2 times.
Yeah, so it's a surprise for you to hear that. Yeah, but it is safe, isn't it, in general?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah? Because it's mainly for tourist information. And it's difficult for me to find bad things to say because there aren't many. But we have to say the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the time.
May I know your YouTube channel?
Travel with Will.
Travel with Will.
Yeah, and where is the best place for an American or a British tourist to go, do you think?
Oh, I actually don't know.
Maybe the place of Perdulac.
Pearl de Lac. That's a good one, actually. Yeah, we'll film over there. You can get the nice boat across. Near, yeah, the fountain. How do you not know when you live here?
I've been here only for 2 months.
2 months, right, okay.
I just really...
Well, I hope you enjoy the evening. It was raining a lot, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was raining.
Yeah. Well,
Now
it's nice now, and there's the Festival of Music, isn't there?
yeah, this week, maybe this week and the other week,
Yeah.
it's gonna be the Festival of Music.
Is it worth going to?
I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye.
You will be in the video. I don't edit. I'm lazy. So, you know, in these videos, I always like to just ask people if I can. Let's see if these two are tourists. Excuse me. Do you speak English? Anglais? Are you tourists?
Yeah.
Can I ask you, because I'm a tourist as well, and I'm telling other tourists information about if you feel like you could potentially be pickpocketed, or if you felt like there was any scams in the city?
We've only got here today. So.
Oh, you're English. Are you English as well?
No.
No, because you are, aren't you? Right. You know, when I do these, I get confused. I met someone from Manchester once, and I didn't know where they were from either. So yeah, there are some scams, just to let you know.
Okay.
I got scammed at that bar over there, which I keep showing them, Arthur's Bar, and then on this bridge at night, eating a kebab, very drunk, some guys tried to rob me on this bridge.
Okay.
So it's a safe city, but you have to keep your wits about you. And also, for men, normally, the women, ladies of the night, who are in normal bars pretending that they're not, and then they run up big tabs. You think you've got a normal girl, and then you end up paying for all of her friends and her. That's happened to me as well.
There you go.
Yeah, that's but in general, you think it's safe.
Seems to be. I mean, yeah. We
Yeah.
said we've
Yeah.
only got here today. So.
Well, oh really? Well, I would definitely go to the old town, and then beyond that is Carouge. Have you been there?
No, we just got here
That-
when
That's the
When the rain came
Italian
down.
part of Geneva. It's the best food there. So it's Carouge. It's simple to spell. So CA, then red in French.
Yeah.
And also the Eau Vive's my favourite part over there.
Okay.
But I do a travel channel. I've done all of Geneva. It's Travel with Will.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
and you'll be in this video.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye. You know, it's always good to speak to some people. I'm surprised that is the one problem with Switzerland is everyone assumes there isn't any crime. They have these bike pumps here as well. But yeah, so this was the bridge where I potentially got robbed here. So they were actually just sitting in the dark down there. It's like when I was in Amsterdam, a guy said to me, Moroccan guy, was a super cool guy, a drug dealer actually, because everyone I was with was buying drugs, which is why I said before, if you're coming here to buy drugs, that is, I mean, they're not trustworthy people for a start, and the areas where you've got to go would be behind the train station. I'm telling you where to go now. Would be behind the train station or the red light district, the Paki. So yeah, just be careful. And anywhere where it's like dark at night down there or in this area here. If I was a girl, I wouldn't cross these bridges on my own at night. It's lovely here, isn't it? You know, sometimes it's nice to just come out and have a natter, isn't it? So the video's about what potentially could go wrong in Geneva, and we've ended up just saying how nice it is, which pretty much sums this video up, really. If you're not an idiot like me, you're not going to get scammed. So it's just a matter of keeping your wits about you, and also the less you say on the public transport is better, because they're quite quiet here, the Swiss people in general. They're not loudmouths like in the UK. It's not a binge drinking culture either. So if you're creating a scene, then you're going to be an easy target for the people to get you, basically. So yeah, it's not loud, or just don't stand out, basically, is what I'm saying. One other thing I can think of which happened was, I did have a friend of mine who hello Manny, if you're watching, she was followed a few times in the same place by the same man. So it's going back to just being aware again. I'm starting to sound like the UK government now, like the Nanny State YouTube channel. But anyway, I just wanted to give you some of my experiences here. Have I had worse experiences in other cities? Yes. Do I think this is the safest place I've ever been to? Then most probably yes, here or Zurich, so Switzerland in general. So come, enjoy yourself. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and let me know below if you've ever had a bad experience. Just one more, I'm thinking as I'm going along. I was on the train once from the airport to the train station, and there was a German lady, a Swiss German lady or German lady, speaking English. And she said that I cannot believe my bag was stolen in first class on the train. So that's another one. People will come on the train and snatch the bags at the stop, and then they'll just run off with your bag. Like I said, it's very rare, but it does happen. This was a real long rambling video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.